Good morning, good day, good evening, good night. My name is Rex and welcome back to Rex's Doggo Games. Sorry for the lack of streams last week and possibly the week before, I can't quite remember. Had a bit of trouble with my setup, it's all sorted now, so should be good to go for today's and tomorrow's stream. Hello Michael, and welcome. I'm going to carry on from where we left in LA Noire. If you don't know, you're more than welcome to rewatch the stream. It's not compulsory, but you can rewatch what happened at the stream. If you want to know what happened to my setup as well, at the end of the last stream I did, you'll be verbally hear my setup crashing. But anyway, I got it so it's temporary setup, not quite ready, but it's temporary. So, without further ado, let's get on to where we left in LA Noire. Hello! Hello and welcome. I don't think we're that far off from actually finishing the game. Well, probably not actually. I don't know how actually long this game will be. I'm not sure if I think I might be getting close to the end, but we'll see.
You like the fight game, Phelps? I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
Oh dear me.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro. You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid.
Yeah, fair warning, there's going to be quite a bit of racism, sexism, etc. As this is the time, obviously, where a lot of racism and sexism went off. I do apologise if there's any sexism or racism or anything like that.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
Yeah,
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are
I
you?
think it's
Carlo
19,
Arcaro, I'm his
not
manager.
80s.
I'm his trainer.
Maybe
Interesting
19.
attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid
Maybe
to take a nap.
1930s.
You
I'm going to say
reneged. You were out of
1930s
pocket?
or 1920s.
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people. Stand
And
aside.
obviously that's when a lot of racism went off, etc. So,
He
it'll be
squeezed out the
fine.
window. I'll put an APB out on him.
But
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
yeah, just a fair
To prevent him
warning,
from
there
getting
will be a
clipped.
couple of that.
He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
About a pin boy. A pin board, maybe? Yeah, pin board. Must say pin board. Oh, hello.
Not much help.
Okay, what about the thing next to it now? Wasn't nothing next to it? Okay. But what was it? Second, that one.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
And a bit of don't really need to tape. What else can it be? Oh, hello. Is that anything? Nope, it's another glove. Anything over here? Toilet, sinks. Guessing they're the showers then. Anything in here? Nope. Towels cleaned for 5 cents. So cheap. Ah, he must have escaped from the window. Anything over here? I need to go and call someone.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I reckon he's definitely got something to do with all of this. Definitely.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Where's the phone? Give me the phone. Give me a phone so I can call. Thank you.
Operator, give me R&I.
Built batch 1247. Is it 1247?
Phelps, 1247.
No, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Don't know if it's me, but I've...
You know the place?
Oh,
Flop
interrupt
house.
me.
Quarter a
Okay.
night, no questions asked.
Like, I've noticed that as we play the game, Phelps gets a bit more aggressive through each like case, and I don't know if that's supposed to be implemented or what, but I have noticed it does get a lot more aggressive. I haven't finished the boxing stadium, but I swear I have. Let's just go to this place, and then we can...
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
I guess in the hotel's down there. Oh, it's there. Okay. Then we shall discover what's in the hotel. Hot water, cheap rates. This isn't sketchy at all, is it?
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Then you definitely...
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Prominent... Have we got any... over here? No, not that. No, there. No. This guy. No. Winston Churchill, haha. That one? No, I'll keep randomly clicking until like I find the right thing. So I read it now. You. 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 You.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Then we shall go up to that room. Let's need to interview. Do I need to interview you?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
Ah, thank you for noticing me. I really do appreciate that, actually. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Right, what else have we got up here then? Hello. What room was it again? Look, this one. No. This one. No. This one. No.
I thought this was such a nice area.
No. 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 And bathroom, and then 207. Aha.
Door's unlocked.
I wonder
Looks
if
like
he's-
he's had a broad up here.
I wonder if he's escaped. Oh god, what a hell load of flies. That's, what's this?
Maybe if...
Oh, it's a mouth guard. They must be horrible, because they must like, having braces or whatever. They must be horrible.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
What else what we got over here? We got a love heart box of...
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Nice little box of chocolates. And then what's over here?
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Movie? I was going to go see a movie. How nice. What's over here?
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Actually, it does. It does seem like ages ago where we did this case. I think it might have been the second or third stream of this, but wow.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Give me a
Who's
sec.
Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
11 grand. Oh, that's nice. Then some fags. Wait, is that actually a thing?
I saved a whole
All
year
right,
for that car.
let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Gives us angle if he has a real love interest.
Oh, but is that blood or is that lipstick?
She wants a
I think that's lipstick, innit? Yeah, not really ew, but at first I thought it was blood. Oh god, just imagine if that was blood. Ah. That can happen, like you can bite your lip.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Excuse me? If you're up right now, I'll be pushing you to the floor. Consider yourself lucky. Where to? Where to, my good man? Where's my note? Where will my notebook take me today?
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. She should know his
Candy
goddamn place.
Edwards.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
Let's get
He's punchy.
over
His
there.
brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you... There goes a week's wages!
You'll get over it.
I can't imagine you
I
ever
thought I
played
tripped you
dirty.
up then.
The only prize for taking a fall was...
Haha! Didn't get to finish your statement or sentence. Couple of nice cars here, actually.
We need to know which room.
I don't know why,
Candy's.
but this little motel, it reminds me of the motel from, what's it called? Watch Dogs, like the first one. I thought this reminds me of. Anyway, where are we going? Hey!
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Actually, for some reason this reminds me of the motel from Just Cause. Not Just Cause, what I mean about, not Watch Dog. It brings back vibes of that. Oh, I used to love playing that. I still haven't played this.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there,
and you know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
Okay, I'm gonna cut my story there. How do I get into the apartment? How do I get into your fucking apartment? Let me in. Is it even that apartment? I don't know where. Where are you gonna take me? Are you leading the way? Of course you're not.
Like hitting women. This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Oh, it's X, not 0. Uh-oh. You stupid. No? Nah, haha. It was easy. But you're not my hat. Oh no, I got my hat back. You been now?
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
I shall. What's in his pockets?
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Not a knife. Is that a reference to something? I don't know. I don't get that. Anyway, what else have you got here?
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
That wouldn't surprise me. Can I move your hand about? Haha. Wave. He's not really waving, is he? Okay. It's been a bit boring.
She's leaving town.
I love the way he said that. Like, oh, she's leaving town. I love her. I don't know why, but I just love the way he said that. She's leaving town. Like, no expression to it whatsoever. Anything with the books? No. In the corner on that shelf? Nope. I've got over here. Done that. You are a bastard. And what are you? Some liquor. Is that liquor? Or is that something else? I don't know.
Scania sails from New York.
Other side of the states.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
She's just woke up from being knocked out.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had
Oh,
worse.
question time. Let's see how many of us to get
We're trying to
right.
track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Okay, I call BS.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won
Bollocks.
big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Listen to a list of odd
Do the names
vessels.
Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
It's not good cop, it's bad cop or accused.
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
What's in the notebook? Telegram, movie ticket, magazine coupon, book me, payout, and bus ticket. Good cop, bad cop.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Buster.
We'll get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Is this all about money? You must be joking. Oh, just about flipping money.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Oh, true. But you sat there all night.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Yes, sit down and read the newspaper. There is absolutely massive. I feel like newspapers aren't that big now, are they? I haven't like read one in ages. You don't recognize me. She's walking a bit quickly, isn't she? Hold O to focus on the object or circle. Look at that pool, that would have been brilliant. Just give it a bit of a clean out, put water in it. You suspect absolute shite, woman. So don't you dare come up to me and say that you recognise me. How does she recognise me? Don't let it. Oh my god. Can I just like shoot her? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't shoot her.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
You are in danger of losing icon roof. Okay. So if the icon flashes, we're dead. Watcher, 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 watcher.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Don't say I've lost her, because I haven't lost her at all. She stops here. She turns round. She keeps looking behind. She buggers off. Wonderful. Alright, let's just carry on walking. To avoid being spotted, I just did that, mate. How does she constantly turn around?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
There's no need to get too. There's no. I can see her. I was gonna run over here, and let's go over here and just wait. So she's
Move in.
going to.
Can't risk losing the trail.
I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you in a minute. I was looking at, what am I looking at? Cigarettes, I was looking at
cigarettes. Slack. Gotta get closer.
There's plenty of slack. It's not like she can disappear, is it? Where is she? Stay close to the shops. In case they have to go incognito, I think I said, or something like that. You don't see me. You don't see me. And there's my
Can't risk losing the trail.
There's my police car, just went past for me. Let's go. Ha 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 ha.
Too much slack.
There's not. I swear to God, if you keep saying there's too much slack,
can't risk losing the trail.
You're not going to lose the trail, mate. Hey truck, cover me. Haha. Yeah, she definitely can't see yet.
Too much slack. Gotta get
There
closer.
isn't too much slack. You're fine. Ish. That make a fuck ton of noise. That didn't make a fuck ton of noise, did it?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh, well, you shut up. Where is this woman going? And let's go ahead and go. Ha 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 ha. The thing is, if she just turns around and goes on me, if she just turns around and walking down the alleyway, I'm screwed. Right,
Too much
now
slack. Gotta get
I
closer.
run for it. Then I go like this. Never mind.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
And there we go, we've just tailed a woman suspect. Right. Right, where did she go? Where did she go again? Oh, she went in here.
Okay, the guy's had enough.
I didn't mean to, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, whatever then. I didn't mean to do that. Will you stop following me like a fucking stalker?
That's that cop.
A blonde woman just came in
Seems
here.
like a decent guy.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
So she wrote on the notepad.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Oh, this is actually quite decent. I like this. Just colour it all in. Colour it all in.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Hey, what's that over there? Is that like a bus? Oh, it's a bus. I think I tried before driving the buses. I don't think you can. Why can't we drive the bus? Like, look at it. That's actually really disappointing. I want to drive the bus. I thought, Rockstar, if you're watching this, well, I probably won't be watching this, but if someone like can mod or something like, or mod so we can drive that bus.
Further to your request, Bumco Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee.
Never mind then.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
We shall find out. Oh, sorry. It's not really a code-free response, is it? I don't really need that. Oh, not too. Oh, that was quite a good one. Oh.
What's wrong with you?
I can't drive. I said that. Well, I didn't really say it, but I think it's quite visible that I cannot drive at all. And just try to run over that person, and let's have a look what's here. We shall walk in.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Over there by the phone. Where's the phone? Where is the phone? Where's the phone?
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Use the telephone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Ooh.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Sent 1 round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
How did you get that information so quickly?
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray.
Not now, Mervyn.
But how would they find the cab that quickly when they got like no computerized system?
Ray runs a
They
shop
just have
up on
like a load of
Cherokee
papers
Avenue,
and
just south
files.
of Hollywood Boulevard.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a couple of dollars for that because you deserve that for being so cooperative. Take money. I can't give you money. Oh well, I'm sorry. Bye bye. But I would give him money for that because he was just so cooperative. Cooperative. I can't speak. I can't say that word.
That's an oxymoron for you.
Oh fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I am not that. You get in the car. What are you doing? Thank you. Right, where are we going? I don't know where we're going. Locations. Ray's bookstore.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't
What
seem to
is it?
stop
I don't
making.
think I've seen that before. Look at that. Oh, that's really cute. I like that. Anyway, what else are they doing? Over here. Oh my god, there's so many of them. And look at them all. I haven't seen that before in LA. Or LA Noir.
Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information.
Wait, how far is that? But how far is it? Oh my, I'm there. That's not too bad. I'll go to that one. Yeah, we'll take that one, considering it's not too far away. I can't remember what the set to respond by, so I'm going to go code 2. Is this a code 2 response? I think so.
Look where you're going!
I can't drive. I thought you should be on driving, but you don't drive, you let me drive, and that's not, you shouldn't let me drive. Hang on.
Goddamn maniac!
We're just gonna stop here for a sec, just to change vehicle. Just gonna go ahead and change the vehicle up here. Just gonna, yep.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
It's gonna look brilliant. Come on, get in. There we go.
Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain
That is
Avenue.
your fault. That is your fault. What the hell are you doing? You all move out my way.
Car 11
Thank you.
King, go ahead with the further.
11K, see the woman. A 288 just occurred on the Angelino Heights trolley, currently stopped near Fountain and Bronson.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Ah, fuck.
What are you doing? Oh my god, can I don't think I should have picked the 5 engine for this. Yeah, this is a high-speed pursuit
You
in a
gotta
5
be
engine.
kidding me. We're driving this?
Yeah, I immediately regret driving this now. I have no way catching up to him in this. I regret all my life choices at this point. Not bad. Oh no, I probably lost. Oh no, it's not. It's there. Look. No, it's not. Yeah, I think I've lost him at this point. I think I've lost him at this point. I don't think I'm gonna get him. Then again, he is just here. Yeah, I don't think choosing the fire engine was the best idea. Anyway, let's attempt to do this again, but not with the fire engine, otherwise it's going to go terribly wrong. Right. Let's go and get another
Jesus, Cole, what's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
Suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any central unit?
I need to go back in here.
You gotta be kidding me.
To press
We're
X.
driving this?
Press X. Give me a sec. Let me just go ahead and get.
Way to set an example for the public, partner.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's in the way.
Can we try not to kill anyone?
I've already done that. Move my way. Oh look, I've got another one there. Let's go ahead and get a old black and white, as you put it.
11825, code 6.
Satisfied? This is what you. This is what you wanted, right?
What the hell?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Ah, fuck.
Yes. Yes. Ah, fuck. Yes. Okay, he's not getting away this time.
Go on, Phelps. Get after that creeper.
There we go. Look, we're getting. There we go. We've already caught up to him now. Look.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Hiya!
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Where is this guy going? Not into a wall. Move up my way. Thank you. Where do you think you're going?
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
Let's go. Okay, I didn't see that there. That was not my bad. Wow, this guy can move-ish. Oh no, it's only there. The spin lorry. Can we just pit him, please? I just want to pit him. I need to try and get up to him. Whoa! Oh, wow. Now, give me a sec. I just want to go ahead and thank this guy.
Hands behind your head!
No, I want to go thank the tram driver.
You're under arrest for public indecency.
Oh, Christ.
Thank you. Thank you to the tram driver. Much appreciated. Where was it going? You get in that back of that van now. Haha. You deserve a lot of time. Let's go back in the old car because I like this one. I decided that I don't want to have a fire engine anymore. Anyway, where was it going again? Do a big U-turn. And off we go again. And handbrake. Haha.
Why don't you use the siren?
Because it's not a code-free response. It's only, I think it's like code-free where you use siren, I don't know. I'm not really one of those people that...
Son of a bitch!
Haha.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
Okay, time to run her off the road.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
A tail? Or take down?
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance. God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
You're not surprised. I'm not surprised when you look like that. Well, maybe they're looking at me.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
How did this case start again? Something about fighting bets? Try and follow the tram tracks, shall we? Let's focus our camera on the suspect instead of focusing on driving. And now I cannot see where I'm going. That is perfect. Oh, there we go. We're just going in one big circle.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Trust me, she will.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
I ain't. Kind of. Oh, bugger.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Onto the bus depot. Or bus station, not a depot. A depot is where the buses are stored. This is a station where the buses come in and out. I think, like a bus terminal.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Right,
The early
where
bird
is
gets
she?
the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I swear.
You lousy bastard.
LAPD. Holy mother of Christ. Oh.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
If you don't like blood, look away.
Sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split.
I thought the woman was the bad. I thought the woman was the bad guy.
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
And I thought that the woman was the bad guy. I'm guessing now searching all of this. Look how small that is.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Surely that can be like recognized for prints.
The Egyptian Theater.
Well, we go in there then, aren't we? The Egyptian Theatre.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Oh, look, all the buses depot are evacuated. Hello, policeman. Don't throw up in there. It might be a bit of a shock for you when you get in there. But not. Where's my car? Who has taken my car? That is our car. Thank you. To the Egyptian Theatre we go. Where's my partner? There we go. And off we go. Oh no, oh, sorry.
Christ!
Sorry.
That was a tax-paying citizen. You just bounced off the
Sorry.
fucking hood, Phelps.
Calm down.
She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Egyptian Theatre.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
We shall barge in the Egyptian Theatre. I don't know why it's called the Egyptian Theatre. It doesn't look very
Why'd you
Egypty.
kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
Should we barge through the middle? Is there a middle? That goes upstairs and that's like the top.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
I'm so confused what's happening right now. So, there's another person who's got the money.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
That's the ceiling. I want to aim it at him.
stay down.
Ah, big gunfight.
Come on, Hammer, do it.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
I just damaging the theatre, why don't I? Oh look, I like the old systems. That's cool. Where are you going? I'm going up here. There's guys there.
You're covered, Phelps. Stay in cover.
That's all of them.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street.
Bit harsh. First case of the night. Clues found 11 out of 11. Questions correct 1 out of 3. That's about right. Vehicle damage $1,850. City damage 68. So mainly vehicle damage.
$187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I guess they're still a bit pissed. But oh well. That's an exit. Don't want to go that way. I want to go this way.
I say we bust in there. What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Come on. Or don't then. Come on. Come on. Aha. You are so annoying.
Supervisor doesn't have to know about that. dragging your feet.
That's actually a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't. He was just getting on my nerves.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
What's with that getup of yours, anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Not my kind of call out. I'm sure a other police officer can handle it. And over there.
I don't hear a siren, Phelps.
Because it's not code 3. There we go.
Second floor. Apartment 6. In the back.
Thanks.
Second floor, apartment 6. Okay, let's go. No. Oh, it's apartment 6.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
Oh, they're all together!
6 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Glad to see that they're all together and not working along happily, but... Oh!
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time.
Warning.
What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us.
Same as what I'd always do. Dear everybody who's watching and possibly, I don't know, YouTube. I cannot blur this out. This is a live stream. I cannot cover it. You'll now see pictures of a dead body. I cannot help it, and I can't really do anything about it to cover it. So if you don't want to watch this part, please make sure that you cover it, and then, we'll go off for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then you can come back when the body has disappeared. Thank you so much.
Why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Be my guest, be my guest.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Bite marks? Jesus, oh, a ring.
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surretts. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought Surretts and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay, people, you can come back if you're gone. A bush? Nope.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
I mean, it looks nice. I would. It actually looks really nice, that. There's some more pills.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh, okay, so there's more to it.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
That's one way of hiding him. Yeah, that jacket don't look too bad, does it, really? I mean, definitely changed the colour, but not too bad. Anything here? No. A lot of photographs being taken.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Never mind, so have to further investigate it. Nothing on it.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Nothing in that one either. What about the middle one?
There's been a modeling assignment.
Haha.
It's a place to start.
Where to next?
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Victim's state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
So she wasn't mad at anyone in particular.
No, men were usually besotted with Miss Julia, not the other way around. I don't think Miss Julia was ever in love with anyone.
Oh, right, okay.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Okay, Dal.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Oh, you will.
What was it like?
I'm doing terrible today.
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Oh, how wonderful. Right, what am I doing again? Where to now? Locations? I haven't done here yet. Other things you use for gravy.
Nothing significant.
Looks like it's been bacon.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I mean, not really, no. But that's everything, isn't it?
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
So now we're looking for... I mean, these syringes could be anywhere. Put in here. Right, hang on. Intuition. There's going to be show or clues. Is it in the building? Is it outside the building? This one's going to be like an impossible one to find. Okay, so around the corner. See, I want to be able to find that.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
Why does that trophy exist? Right, where am I going? Where to now? That place, okay. Where's our car? Oh, across there.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got... What are you doing?
Ah! Sorry.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Look out!
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist it?
Are you crazy?
I am.
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch. This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
You're not helping.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you a fortune to mend it. Where are we going? Oh, here.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
505? Okay, let's go.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yeah, but how will people get medicine? Not all doctors are terrible-ish. What is it, 505? Yeah, let's go. $503. $505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Back up.
You didn't like her, did you?
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Back up. I'm gonna back up.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her. But she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
That it?
Nope.
Is there anything here that I can pull him up on? I'm gonna violate your privileges and go behind your desk. Oh, look, my car's down there. Haha. No. I don't believe anything you said, Doctor. I'll be back. I will be back. Haha. Right, let's go. What's in here? Nothing. That it? Oh, apparently so. I thought there would have been a bit more than that. Off we go down the elevator again. A very loud elevator, aren't they?
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Bit of a strange reaction. Yeah, it kind of was, weren't it? Now that you think back to it, it did look kind of weird. Where to? Right, let's go.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only... Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Come true.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
That was a close call.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I believe that.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
I can believe that.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Well, we just made someone depressed as shite. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, never mind.
Phelps! Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and...
Wait, what? What?
What have we got?
3 guys tried to knock the place over and got jumped. Now they got a half dozen patrons and staff for insurance.
Do we know the situation inside?
2 inside covering the hostages, plus this charmer at the front door. We need to do something about him now, sir. He won't negotiate, and he'll kill this poor bastard if we don't put him down.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger. We didn't want to hurt nobody. You understand? We just wanted to redistribute the wealth. But you fascist sons of bitches showed up and you...
So that ain't no way to do it.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired.
What have we got?
3 guys tried to knock the place over and got jumped. Now they got a half dozen patrons and staff for insurance.
Do we know the situation inside?
2 inside covering the hostages, plus this charmer at the front door. We need to do something about him now, sir. He won't negotiate, and he'll kill this poor bastard if we don't put him down.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger. We didn't want to hurt nobody. You understand? We just wanted to redistribute the wealth. But you fascist sons of bitches showed up and you ruined everything. This blood is gonna be on your hands, asshole!
What happened? Not stuff
Officers
there.
need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
No.
You don't want the call? Leave it. Let them send a prowler.
No, I don't want
Nice
the call.
move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her
Thank
friend
you.
taking the big jump till we were half... I hope you got some money saved up.
In debt? Maybe.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
It's like an end of tramline station. That's cool.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help,
That's the
Detective?
guy from the papers. Solve that big
Are there any
case.
messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
So, where are we going now? So I guess that's right, I gotta go to, so, Hollywood Reviving Hospital, let's go there. Let's get over there. I'm gonna try and ignore most call-outs now, because I want to try and get the storyline done.
And any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identified.
Oh, what a shame. Okay, I'm gonna try and ignore the call-outs. Just so we can try and get the story done. Move up my way, don't you dare crash into me. Bus station on that side? Yeah, I think it was that side.
You're paying for every last scratch.
Well, considering that like your little hood cap thing is floating off the like hood, I really think that oh,
This
never
car
mind.
cost me a fortune, you moron.
There's no floating thing off the hood now because the entire hood is gone. I think I'll class that more than a scratch.
What are you doing?
Do you ever shut up?
Thank you. Oh, remember that warning I told you earlier? That warning is in effect starting now. So there's going to be a dead body.
Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 Syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh, what she found.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
He didn't look very impressed, does he? I let your cars repaired. The mechanics are great.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Interview 2.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
And you were close?
Back up that one.
We were friends.
Hello.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Burglary.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Bad cop all the way.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry.
I'd go for yeah.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
I feel like we're getting close to the end.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
How do your vote systems work? I don't understand that island there.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
God knows. Straight across the junction, apparently. Getting everyone to my car, thank you. Thank you for moving.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
He appears to have stopped here for some goddamn reason.
Needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Just keeping an eye on him. Just keeping an eye on him. And let's get made to term whenever he... No. Will that because I'm losing him?
Too much slack.
I wondered where he went then, that's why I'm a bit quiet, because I couldn't find where you were going.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Oh no, let me... I should have further investigated it. Fudge. Come here.
Car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA, Jimmy LeBlanc, was...
Rest up.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks, ma'am.
So now we've got plenty of places to go.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Like I said, I'm going to skip like the street crimes because I want to try and progress the story as much as I can. Hey, stop complaining. It must have got used to my driving. Over here.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Wireless radio. No, Apple, emerald rings.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Just trying to find it by clicking on them all. If I can't find it. No, that one? No. That one? No, it's a fountain pen.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox. Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Let's just random click on them, so ready? No.
It's here.
There you go.
Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
So where do we go now then? That it? Yep. And go to Hollywood 9th Beat, whatever, Beat Night, whatever. Because I feel like we're coming to the end of Vice. I feel like we are. Like we've been through him for a while now, and off we go. I'm gonna finish this case off and then I'll call it an end. And and I'm gonna go over here and Dusty, I think it is.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Hey Wallace. How are you? Hey. Haven't seen you in a while. Jesus Christ.
Throw out the guns. Give it up, chum. I know you.
I'm wide open here.
What happened here?
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Where to now?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Open your eyes!
Off we go again then. That's a nice evening in LA today. It was one night, lovely evening in LA.
You idiot!
He should have saw me. And food section we go. Haha.
Are we undercover now? Put the siren on!
Calm down, the siren gets quite annoying actually, so I won't.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What the hell? That will be all.
And that. Nice house.
Nice house.
Read my mind.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
She seems like quite a nice lady. Not gonna lie.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
We recovered a black sapphire ring.
A beautiful piece. It belongs to my daughter.
Okay, I don't like her now.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
No, we will go into that.
I get the sense that you're worried about something, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, Detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, nice car. Oh, look at that car. Nice posh thing, isn't it? Okay, this house reminds me of Michael's house in GTA 5. Not gonna lie. Right, where to now? Where are we going? His apartment. There's some out locations for this one.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiancé you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Look at this house then. That must be like a big house in development plan. And this case has been an interesting one. Yeah, it's very. I kind of like this one out of all of them. That was a close one. That was very close.
Look out!
I like how the woman just doesn't care. She's like, oh, it's fine. I think we're coming to the end. I've said this a load of times, but I do think we're coming to the end. Well, of Vice anyway. We've had so many...
Are you crazy?
The thing is, we've had so many locations. Yeah, we've had so many locations, etc. But then again... I don't know. It might be the... No. I don't think it... No, it can't be the end. Can't be. Just to let them know that we're here.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
I wonder what... Why would he go in Mexico City? Oh, then again, part of where... I don't know. Maybe...
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Ah. Alright. Come on, everyone. In the lift you go.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Very.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air!
So where's he going? Is he going up again?
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh, I lost my hat. Oh, I'm terrible at balancing today. Oh, come on.
Ah!
Oh. That one went a bit terribly.
Stop!
Don't kill him,
LAPD!
Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air!
What are you doing, you twit? You're down.
Give it up! LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
Now take your time.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
I call BS on that again. He likes his model planes. Oh, little model plane, look at him. Wonderful aircraft. Right. Where to now? Let's explore the mass of the apartment. No.
Doesn't look like anything.
It's a bullet casing, of course it's something. Don't think there's actually anything else that's ooh. No, we can't jump into the store with a newspaper. Okay, I think that is it. We're going to have a talk.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
A few notes. Morphine, suicide, peeping pills, pearl ring, train ticket, cigarette.
Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Motive for Randall murder.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Give it up, Arnett. You're facing the gas chamber. Give the judge some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful and so goddamn cold.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
That went terribly. And I also need to go ahead and get a charger. So give me just a second, please.
Seems like a decent guy.
What are we waiting for? What the heck?
There we're going back. Just my thing running out of power, so put it on charge. Going back to this place.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
What's wrong with you?
Trying to figure out where I need to go. Down here? Look out here. Oh, there you are. Came out of nowhere.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
The elevators are quite fast.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
Holy shit.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Sorry about that language, but Jesus Christ.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
We
have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
I'm sorry, woman, about your loss. I mean, he was kind of a prick, but it was kind of a prick, so yeah.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Holy moly.
This town is going straight to
Thank
hell.
God I didn't park there.
Are you okay? Like, really? Are you okay? Where even is our car? Oh, it's over there. Right, where this apartment do we go in the middle of the night? How fun will this be? God knows. This one must be like one of the longest, like, cases we've done. Look at the moon. But before we go,
I hope you got some money.
It's not going quite before we go, but I just wanted to make sure I get my screenshots in.
Money saved up.
There we go. I don't like how that music's playing in the background.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
He's definitely getting...
The harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
I do. We've got you, you son of a bitch.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Get this part quickly, quickly. Where am I going? Inside and up. Oh, it's going up there again. Why do I keep going up? And where is he?
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is! Waits the son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
So that was 1.5. That one was definitely very, very long one, but I'll tell you what, I'll show you a preview of it, and then we shall. Oh no, it's story time for them.
We have to get off of this hill! That's one of our 50 cal still firing, Cole! The 22nd are still fighting!
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Nice. That was a bit of a story for you there. Definitely a bit of a story for you, so... What's this one?
Earl Phelps. A shooting at the 111 Club. 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Someone ought to take him home.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Hello everybody. All of you will now listen to me, as it is now the end. Move. Now you will face the front, Cole, at the man you are. That's better. Well, that's a better screenshot. Look how gun out he is. That is perfect. Anyway, this is it. End of the stream. Job done. Well, not really job done. It was fun actually, this one. I think I've said this before and I'll say it again, but I do think we are coming close to the end of the Vice case. And Cole Phillips, he does seem to be getting
Hope we have no trouble.
That he does seem a bit.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving. I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices in the place for me.
Like I say, it's Cole. I've seen that he's getting a bit more aggressive and more demanding. That is one thing I've noticed about him. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the stream. I know I did. We'll be back again tomorrow, 6 PM GMT, for the Saturday stream where we'll be carrying on from this point right here. So, this has been Vex Doggo, signing out for now.